Hey, welcome back. My name is Nicole from homecookedwithnicole.com. Today I am bringing you 5 school lunch ideas. Since we know school is getting started, my kids actually went back today, so that's exciting. So let's get into the video. So for the first lunch, we are starting out with some mixed fruit. I just have this small thing of mixed fruit from Walmart, so I'm just trying to get that used up. And with this, I know it might sound weird because it's a cookie, but I'm sending a cookie. It's made with peanut butter, banana, and a little bit of chocolate chips. I know it sounds funny, but it's really no different than sending a muffin. It's just the same. It's filling just the same, and it has quite a lot of the same ingredients and probably even less sugar than the standard muffin would have. So that is what goes with that. And then I am adding some carrots with blue cheese. Yes, my child likes blue cheese. I know that's strange, but just send whatever dipping sauce your child likes, obviously. And with this, I'm including a yogurt and a cheese, as well as a pack of peanut butter crackers, just in case they decide not to eat one of the items. They have something that I know for a fact they would eat. And then for the second lunch, we are doing pigs in a blanket. So with this, I just cooked up 6 hot dogs. I'm taking some canned biscuits. What I do is just cut one bit, like flatten out one biscuit a little bit, cut it in half, and then wrap that half around the biscuit. And there's really no particular way to do this, just wrap it however you like, and it will puff up and look nice in the end. And obviously, you're probably going to, if you use canned biscuits, of course you're going to use more than you need for one lunch. So what is good about this is you can either save leftovers for when they get home that day, or you can even have it as like a lunch for a Sunday afternoon maybe, and then save the leftovers for Monday lunch for school. Just pop those in the oven. I did a little less than what the instructions on the canned biscuits said, so once they got a little brown on top, that's when I took them out. And with these pigs in a blanket, I'm just sending some fruit snacks, a little bit of tortilla chips with some salsa, and then some mixed fruit on the side. If you do not have one of these bent go boxes, they are super convenient to have. Of course, I still use all of my other individual containers, just the same amount, but I think this is really cool because it doesn't spill anywhere as long as the lid is closed. So obviously if you're using this, make sure your child knows they have to close the lid all the way or it will be a huge mess. This third lunch, I am doing a peanut butter and jelly with a little bit of a twist here. What I'm doing is just making a standard peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but then cutting it into strips and adding it to a kebab. And doing it like this, I have enough for 2 children, so half of the sandwich goes to each child, and you'll see how that works out in a moment. So what I'm doing here is just cutting it into 4 strips and then cutting it into 4 cubes for each strip from there and adding it to a little kebab with a strawberry that's been cut in half. And then what I like about this is it encourages the child to eat the crust. If you have a child that is like anti-crust, they don't notice it as much in these little bites because it's kind of more fun for them and they don't even realize that they are eating the crust. And if I said that I cut that in 4 cubes per strip, I do apologize. It was 3 cubes per strip. And that does 1 kebab with 1 strawberry. and then that does fill up one bento box in the big part, as you can see. And then if you have another child or you want to save it for them for after school, you have plenty to do so. And with this, I'm just adding a little yogurt cup into the bento box with some goldfish, a extra strawberry on the side, and fruit snacks. For this lunch, I just have a corn dog. This is actually a sausage breakfast kind of corn dog, but you can do this with any corn dog, obviously. I just heated it up per the instructions, and then I'm cutting it up and putting it into the little hot container. This is literally a corn dog for lunch, but it makes it a little more exciting because it's in bites. And then I just send a little dipping sauce on the side. And to make this super simple, I'm just adding an applesauce, a bag of chips, and a little container of or a little package of Oreos, and that's that for that day. Lastly, I am doing a pizza quesadilla. So for this, I just make it as a regular quesadilla, but what I'm putting inside is pizza sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. So for this, it really doesn't matter how you do it, but how I did mine was pizza sauce, then the cheese, and then the pepperonis. But like I said, it really doesn't matter. There's no particular order. And that's that. Once you have the cheese all nice and melty and both sides toasted pretty well, just take it out, cut it up, and throw it in the container. Obviously, this could be made ahead of time, and then you could heat it up in the morning if needed, or not heat it up at all. I am sure they will eat it all just the same if they eat those pizza, what are they called? I don't know, those little Lunchables, pizza Lunchables, then there's really no difference. And with this, I just put some goldfish, some mandarin orange, and a little broccoli, and called it a day. Hey, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.